Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Oh boy, last time did we get through a lot. Well, sort of. We got through the third dungeon, Jabu Jabu's Belly, and we destroyed the parasite that was making the Zora's deity, I guess, Jabu Jabu, sick. We saved Naked Fish Lady, and we got our third spiritual stone. And if you recall, Zelda had asked us to get all three spiritual stones, and now we have collected them all, but we are not going to actually see her right away because we got a very useful item last time, the boomerang, which will allow us to collect a lot of things we've been unable to get before. I think pretty much just all gold Skulltulas. And to begin, we will go actually back to the very first dungeon, the Deku Tree. This episode is mostly just going to be a lot of collecting things before we move on to the next major point in the game, which is a very major point in the game, which is when you get all the spiritual stones and go back to see Zelda and, you know, what happens from there. It's very big and important, so we want to make sure we get everything done that we need to do before we get to that point. So this episode may jump around a bit. Depends. It depends on if I say anything interesting. So let's go back down to the basement. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I didn't land in the water. And we're just going to jump over here. And if you recall, way back when we did this dungeon, there was a door we could not go into. And we didn't even bother to even try, because there was no point in burning the webbing on the door. Those things in the ceiling should be back. The Goma eggs, see, you know. See, the aiming makes no sense. You actually hit above the things to make them, explode and die. So there was this door over here that we didn't enter earlier, and by now it should be extremely obvious why. Besides, we gotta kill this thing. Yeah, you'll recognize this as one of the many doors that we saw in Dodongo's Cavern. And as you know, we just bomb it away, and that should take care of it. And it leads to a regular door behind that. And the reason we didn't come here earlier, when we got bombs, which we could have done, but it wouldn't have done any good for us. And there's really no reason for me to kill this thing, but I just am. You might think, well, there's nothing in here. Well, I probably can't hear because I had the volume really low, but if you could probably hear, where is it? Hello? There it is. Gold Skulltula on the wall. And had we come here when we got the bombs, we would have been sorely disappointed, because we wouldn't have been able to reach the token. But now at the boomerang, we just flick our wrist and it's ours. And that's pretty much all we had to do here. Oh my god, get away from me. I made myself a very unorganized list of places I had to go, and I'm not even looking at it, and I probably should be. Alright, I guess next I'm going to make my way back to... And I'm back. I was just summoned because someone needed a password for the cable account. Because nobody can remember passwords around here, even though it's the same password for everything. Anyway, so I think I'm going to actually make my way back to Zora's River. I want to buy some more beans from Voldemort. So I will meet you back there. That's kind of a cool thing to show off. I don't think a lot of players normally see you exiting the Deku Tree. Because normally you just go in there and you exit the place and you get warped out. So, I don't know, maybe a lot of people don't see that. So I think I'll stick that in there. Okay guys, I'm back at Zora's River in front of Fat Voldemort, and I want to buy some more magic beans from him. We've only bought one so far, so there's 9 left we can buy. So let's buy as many as our money can get us. Which I think will be 3, 4. So that's 2, but it'll obviously only be 1. Getting to be quite popular. I think we'll get 2 more, yeah. Let's see what he says. Chomp, how about some magic beans? They're all the rage. Oh baby. I am in with the in crowd here. I gotta buy these before they run out. Okay, so what is it? We have the popular magic beans. You'll regret it if you don't buy them now. 50 rupees for 1 piece, just for now. Okay, so that's all we can buy for now, but I wanted to deplete as much money as possible because of something that will be coming up soon. And next on our list, let's make our way to Kakariko Village. See you in a second. And I've made my way back to Kakariko Village. As I said in the last episode, we do now have over 30 gold Skulltulas. So let's see what our next prize is for killing these things. That's here's a new one. Oh, architecture. It's a thing. The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward. And we now have the Giant's Wallet, which lets us carry 500 rupees, and that is the maximum wallet upgrade in this game. That is the most number of rupees you can carry. And unfortunately, at this point in the game, there really isn't that much to buy. But it's still nice nonetheless. And while we're here, I guess we can go back to the graveyard. No, not for, you know, any sort of digging games, but if you remember, there was that one gold Skulltula that teased us back in the day. Oh my god, my computer. I thought I muted you. Oh my god, my computer's making noises. Oh yeah, I guess while we're here we can plant the magic bean. One of the magic beans we got. Might as well, since I'm here. Computer, stop talking! I swear I muted it. Alright, so let's make it nighttime. Oh yeah, and you can see he's still wearing the mask. It's kinda cool. Let's make it nighttime. Yerf. Alright, thank God Dompy's asleep. You don't have to see him limping around this place. Pissing me off. Alright. Alright, that does that. I guess while we're in this area, I'm gonna go back to Dodongo's Cavern. There's a gold Skulltula that we missed back there too. Well, there's 2 we missed, but we can only get 1 of them right now. So I'll meet you back there in just a second. Alright guys, I'm back at Dodongo's Cavern, and another step in our trip down memory lane. There's another patch here we could plant a seed in, so we might as well go ahead and do that. And then we'll make our way inside. I guess, just in case, I will equip my Hylian shield in case I come across any fire keys, which I think we will. So if you recall, there was a gold Skulltula in that room with the bomb puzzle where we made the staircase collapse. And since we've now re-entered the dungeon from scratch, that staircase will be back up and running. I mean, back up in its original position. But to get to it, we need to go backwards to the dungeon. So we're going to use that nifty second floor shortcut that we activated at the end of the dungeon and kind of go backwards. So take the elevator up. Yes. We go this way. This was the room where we got the bomb bag originally. And we can kind of do a little shortcut here. We don't have to go all the way looping around. We can kind of just go this way, which is where we originally entered. Yeah. And so now we skipped a couple of rooms there. And see, there is a fire key, so It's a good thing I care. Oh my god. Depth perception. It kind of died on me. It's a good thing I equipped a Hylian shield in case one of them decided to attack me. I'm not in the business of wanting to lose my Deku shield right now. Alright. Oh, yeah, this. Yeah. Don't. Boomerang's a neat little thing. The thing about the boomerang that I didn't really mention is that, yeah, it can be used as a ranged weapon, but more often than not, it will only stun most enemies rather than actually damage them. For weaker enemies like Keese, it will kill them, but usually when you throw your boomerang at an enemy, it'll only stun it. I think it might kill Skulltulas too, let's see. Yeah, it actually kills Skulltulas, so... And we're already back in that room, and as you can see, the staircase is up, so we can make use of the little vine wall on the side of it to climb up, which when you bring the staircase down, you can't really see. And there's our Skulltula right there. Oh. I know left and right. Maybe. Let's kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. I missed. Good. Good, very good. Alright. Okay, so what can we do next? Well, we'll just get out of here. Just go down the... Oh, okay. Just go down the staircase. Make our way back out. Don't get a concussion. If any of you are confused as to, you know, how this dungeon works backwards, I don't blame you. If it's your first time through, I'd be confused too. And here's another shot of exiting a dungeon in an unusual fashion. Where am I going to go next? I don't think anything... Let me check my list real quickly. I don't think there's anything up the mountain that's worth our time at this right now. You know, I think we're good on that. It's morning. I'm actually not going to cut this little bit here because where I'm going is just right outside Kakariko Village. Kakariko Village in the morning is such a pretty view, isn't it? Because I'm pretty sure we can do this next thing right out here. When you come outside Kakariko Village and you make a right, there's going to be a tree very close to the wall for the town market. And you'll actually notice it's getting kind of cloudy for some reason. That's part of the next part of the game, and I'll probably be showing that off soon if I don't by accident. When you get close to the market, it gets very cloudy for some reason. Must be something... Shut up, computer! Must be something foreboding. I can only imagine. I think... Yes. Oh yeah, see, the bigger ones it only stuns, apparently. Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah, see, it turns them blue, which means they're stunned, which means you didn't actually cause them any damage. And, again, I can't really hear it because my volume's so low, but there should be another gold Skulltula in here. Not that the pixels would let you know. There it is. Yeah, it's just a simple... Oh, what? There we go. Just a simple toss and catch. That's another one for us. And the next thing we have to do is actually right out here in Hyrule Field. We could go to Lon Lon Ranch, but yeah. I guess since I'm already out here, I'll do the stuff in the field first. We're gonna make. I don't want to accidentally trigger the cutscene by getting too close to that drawbridge, which you'll notice is up even though it's daytime. So yeah, let's try not to trigger that cutscene just yet. This will be our first time venturing into the outer parts of Hyrule Field from this direction. We were there earlier and we collected that heart piece right outside Lake Hylia. But yeah, there's really not too much reason to come out here except to do this stuff. And it's actually infested with P-hats, which I didn't really talk too much about earlier, because I never really activated them, but there are these things called P-hats, which are these giant pineapple-shaped plants that come out of the ground and either attack you directly or spawn little children to follow you around. We might actually see one as I walk around looking for something here. Yeah, in fact, there should be one right over there that pops up as we get close. But I'm actually looking for a person. Oh my god, this darkness is making it difficult to see anything. I think we can see the P-hat right there. Actually, it'll pop out of the ground when we get kind of close. This is one of the ones that spawns little children. That makes it, that's really gross sounding, isn't it? Oh yeah, see, it's popped out of the ground. It's in the air. It kind of looks like a pineapple. It's gonna, like... I used to be really scared of these things as a kid, because they would kind of just pop out of the ground and... Oh my god, why is it getting dark everywhere? I think it's just because it's turning night, perhaps. And these things will pretty much follow you until night falls, which is about to happen now. It's very dark. Very, very dark. Oh, the baby P-hats are following me right now. And so they're kind of scary because they got these giant blades. Here's actually a P-hat right now in the ground. Oh my god, get away. Maybe I have to trigger the cutscene first. I know I'm having so much trouble seeing, actually. Really dark. Maybe I have to trigger the cutscene first. That could be possible. Because normally, I see the person right away. Although at night is when I'll be resting. Oh my god, I'm kind of mumbling to myself here. Although it's extremely dark. I feel like it's darker than normal. Is it just me? I mean, that is the way of my TV, you know, when dark stuff is going on. Maybe I do have to trigger the cutscene. Whoa, it just got like super bright all of a sudden. Some weird shit going on here. It's like some voodoo magic. In that case, oh my god. I think, like, I don't even know where I am right now. Okay, you know, in that case, I think I will go to the ranch first. Well, at least that wasn't for nothing. At least I got to show off P-hats. But, I guess I'll go to the ranch first. And just do that. That sounds good. Oh, but it's gotta be nighttime. So it turns out, we already collected one gold Skulltula here earlier, which was in the tree, but there's actually 3 more, but all of them require the use of the boomerang. Go figure. Who would have thought? First one's right up here against the second floor window. Alright. What else we got? Another annoying, but the annoying thing about being here at night is that there's these little crows. I believe they're called ways, and they're just the most annoying thing. Like, they're in the air and they make just like this strange noise that you'll probably be hearing shortly. And they pretty much home in on you. Like, they just come out of nowhere. Like, you don't even know they're coming. And then boom, you're like being attacked. Like, right now. There you go. Alright. There's a gold Skulltula right there. And sometimes you don't even know these crows are coming before it's too late. They're just extremely irritating, and you just kind of want them to go away, like, as fast as possible. There's one. See? You don't even know they're coming until it's too late. shouldn't I? Maybe. But give me like one. Still hear more. Our last gold Skulltula is, I guess, oh, well this one didn't actually require to use a boomerang, but it seems like a waste to come over here and just get the one, and you can't even get the other two. But yeah, that one doesn't require the boomerang. And that is all we need to do here, so let's make our way out. I guess what I'm going to do next is I will go to a new place over in Hyrule Field. There's one area we haven't been to yet, and it's on the western end. So I will actually meet you over... It'll take me like a few seconds to get there. I guess I shouldn't cut it because I haven't shown how to get there yet, so I don't want to confuse anybody. In case anybody should be using this as a walkthrough of sorts, I guess. It's just right over here, though. It's not too difficult to find. Yeah, I don't see what I'm looking for yet, so maybe we have to advance the cutscene for that to happen. That's fine. It's not a big deal, that. Alright, so we ended up over here into this little, very, very rocky area. Alright. A little faster one, I think. And we find ourselves in a place called Gerudo Valley. Which, I'm just going to be quiet for a second so you can enjoy this music that's going on here. It's a nice theme. It's one of the nicer themes in the game, and also one of the exceptions to the day-night cycle. While this theme is playing in this area, time does flow normally, and it's one of those exceptions that I mentioned earlier. I guess. Oh, that's right. You gotta be doing me. While I'm. Oh my God, camera, please. I guess while it's daytime and we can enjoy the music, let's see what this place is all about. Because we haven't been here yet. The Gerudo's Fortress is located beyond this gate. A kid like you has no business there. Yeah, so I got this is a lady that's redheaded, and that kind of reminds us of Ganondorf, doesn't it? He was redheaded. I wonder if it's any sort of correlation there. Alright, I guess I shouldn't delay any further because we have a gold Skulltula over here. And this chair is very noisy too. I apologize for that. So many interfering noises making noise. Again, another boomerang. One. Okay, so now there's a couple more things we can do here that require the use of this chicken, but typically you usually have to pick one and then come back for the other. So there's a box over there. We can use the chicken to float over there, but usually when you drop the chicken it'll kind of jump off and you can't really use it again. So I think I'm going to choose to do the other thing, which gives us more to do, and I can always come back later, which I think I might because there's something we can come back for very shortly, and that'll be a nice way to come back. But we're actually going to use the chicken to go down to that little rocky area, and you can kind of see a white thing. You can't really tell what it is from here. But we're going to float down there so we don't take damage. And you don't even have to use the chicken, because it's not like you're going to instantly die. You'll just take a little damage. But this is kind of a humorous sight to behold. You just gently floating down with the chicken here. Yeah, I've tried many times to try to use this chicken to get to that box and then quickly, you know, grab it again, but it just flips a shit too quickly. You can't do anything about it. And we have a redheaded woman next to this cow. Why did you come all the way down here? What? You were just about to ask me the same thing? Well, now that you're down here, you may as well make the best of things. That's not a very direct answer, is it? Oh. Oh, yes. Soft soil, so you know what to do. Grab our bugs. Oh, I didn't fuck that up. I think I fucked that up. Oh, okay, well, I just gotta grab some more bugs again then. That's fine. Yeah, I was a little too close to the patch there, but that's not a big deal. And that nets us another gold Skulltula, and I guess we might as well plant a bean here. I don't recall this being one of the very useful spots to plant one of these things, but I guess we might as well since we're here and we're buying the beans. And one last thing we can do is, if you come to this waterfall over here, jump in. Bit of a current, but you can actually beat it. Climb up this ladder. Alright, climb up all the way. Alright, da-da-da-da. And we get a heart piece. So now we have a full 10 hearts of health, which is nice. And now we don't really have much choice. We can't climb back up the valley, so we might as well just ride the valley down. See where the current takes us. And if you've been paying attention to any of the dialogue, you could probably guess where this goes. And also if you're paying attention to the world map, you could also probably guess where this takes you. Like Hylia. Which is perfect since this is somewhere we need to be for another gold Skulltula. Alright. Now that we had a gold Skulltula here earlier, a couple actually. Oh, and I guess might as well make use of our last bean, which is actually perfect. Yep. There we are. But we're actually on this bridge here. We got another... I almost said another bean. It's a gold Skulltula. And it just materializes there on the wall, as if it just... I don't know. That was magic. And there really isn't much else here on this bridge, which I didn't really even show off earlier, because I didn't want to scare anybody with what we're about to see. And that is Mr. Owl there, standing on a grave, which is kind of a strange and morbid image. It's another one. This is another version of Mr. Owl that actually gives us a ride, if you recall, back on top of Death Mountain. If we chose to talk to the owl, he would give us a ride to somewhere. So I wonder where this one's going to give us a ride to. But I think we're going to save that surprise for the next episode. I know this episode might be a little short. Maybe, I'm not sure. Because I have some cutting to do, so I can't really tell. So if it is a little short, I'm sorry. But I don't want this to go too long. And I don't know what else is left. So... yeah, so thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, you can give it a thumbs up. You can always subscribe for more, and you can always leave a comment down below or reach out to me on Twitter or Telegram at Skylar Severico. The name will be at the end of the video and in the description box as always. Thanks for watching, and come back for next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.